Prince Andrew has reportedly developed an odd new pastime as he continues to resist leaving the royal lodge. Despite King Charles urging his brother to vacate the £30 million Windsor property for over a year, Andrew is allegedly digging in his heels. The Duke of York is said to have informed the King that he intends to remain for the full term of the 55-year lease he secured 20 years ago, OK reports. Andrew was apparently offered Frogmore Cottage, which now stands vacant following Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure, but he turned it down. With no royal responsibilities since losing his titles in 2022, the 64-year-old Duke is believed to be filling his time with activities such as horseback riding around Windsor Castle Mews and playing golf. One peculiar hobby he has rumored to have taken up involves watching live air traffic from across the world on a projector screen. Royal correspondent Richard Kay reported in the Daily Mail, the one-time helicopter pilot, commended for his bravery in the Falklands War flying decoy missions to draw Argentine missiles away from the ships of the British Task Force, is able to watch flights landing and taking off at airports all over the globe. According to a visitor to Royal Lodge, the prince has become obsessed by the app beloved of plane spotter nerds. Andrew is grappling with escalating costs in his effort to stay at the Royal Lodge, depending on a Royal Navy pension and an annual royal living allowance of around £1 million. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages. Since being stripped of his royal titles 2 years ago, has been responsible for his own security costs and has also had to foot the bill for the upkeep of the 19th-century Grade II listed house, including a recent £200,000 roof repair bill. Earlier this year, there were whispers that Prince Andrew was worried King Charles might cut off his utilities at the Royal Lodge as his attempts to evict him intensified. It was reported that the King wants him out so that the young family of the Prince and Princess of Wales can move in. The Royal Lodge is a Grade II listed residence on the Windsor estate and is just a 5-mile drive from the King's residence, Windsor Castle. Constructed in the mid-17th century, it didn't have a permanent royal residence until the 1930s when the Duke and Duchess of York were granted it by King George V. After King George V's death in 1952, the Queen Mother continued to use the lodge and passed away there on March 30, 2002, with the Queen at her side. Following the Queen Mother's death, the property was leased to Prince Andrew in 2003, who was required to cover all renovation costs himself. It's believed that the cost of these improvements exceeded £7.5 million. In addition to the main house, the lease encompassed the Gardener's Cottage, the Chapel Lodge, 6 lodge cottages, police security accommodation and a massive 40 hectares of land. After the refurbishments were completed, Prince Andrew relocated to the property with his 2 daughters, Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie in 2004. Sarah, Duchess of York, Prince Andrew's former wife, moved in shortly thereafter and continues to reside with her ex-husband despite their separation in 1992.